Where is our game volume at? I'm pretty sure I have it turned on. Yeah, I have it turned on. There is none at the moment. I'm sure we'll get some lovely Windward Horizon music any second now. But, as you can see from the stream title, we have a plan for today. We have a plan for today. And I think my build is finally good enough to start soloing 4 skulls. I think we are finally good enough to solo 4 skulls. We have 3 captain skills on our captain. We just unlocked him to artifact yesterday or the day before. And we have pretty decent gear on our lower deck as well. So I think... Here we go. Now the Windward music's kicking in. I think we might be ready to solo 4 skulls. So I've got 3 of them so far lined up, ready to go. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I was a early backer for this game, which means I have 500 hours before 1.0 even went live. And there was 2 different builds that I could use back then to solo 4 skulls, and we'll see if they still work now. We'll see if I've still got the skills to do it. We'll see if this ship specifically is good enough to do it. And, yeah, we'll see if any of the mechanics have changed since when I put most of those 500 hours in, and for up until now. Because I didn't play all the way up until 1.0 released. I definitely tapered off in the last, like, 2 to 3 months before 1.0. So there might have been some last-minute changes there that either make it easier or harder for me to pull off what I'm trying to do today. So here we are, at our first 4 skull. Join the fight. The most important thing, which you would not necessarily have noticed when you're playing on the Tasharian server, because the current strategy is just to zerg down the whole region, but you only have 15 minutes to begin with. So this looks like a terrible spawn location for us, not gonna lie. But in this first 15 minutes, we have to capture a town. And so this citadel has a ×2 buff below it. That buff, it gets from every pirate-controlled town that doesn't have a citadel at it. So that's telling us there are 2 pirate towns that do not have a citadel, which means we can easily take them and increase our time limit from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. So that is the first thing to check out as soon as you join a 4 skull, if you're doing it with only a few people. And here we go, we just ran straight into it here. So it will spawn the highest level tower it can every time, but sometimes there's just no room for it. So it spawns a lighthouse instead, or a lower level tower. So our starting town is actually terrible. It's right in the middle of the map. Very unfortunate. Ah, shit, I didn't set the instance to private. God damn it. Let's quickly change it to private. Okay, we're starting off with a duo. We're starting off with a duo, not a solo. I knew I forgot to do something. Let's see if Corporal Misplay the Unchained can handle a duo 4 skull. Reckon you can handle a duo 4 skull? Oh, he already left the instance. Wait, he already left the instance. I guess that's a no then? Well, because I changed it to private when he died, did he not respawn inside? I don't know. But that was my bad. Private Unchained mishap, whatever your name was. My apologies there. Oh my god, look at all those pirates. So I'm not like, this citadel's gonna be annoying. It's gonna limit our maneuverability. What happens if we do this? I've never actually bothered to unlock Sonia's whistle before, so that's literally the first time I've ever pressed it. Yeah, that citadel's going to be annoying. It's going to kind of get in our way there. Stop us from exiting and entering combat when we want to. Because our build is all about on entering combat buffs. And this citadel with its giant range is actually going to mess that up. So we'll see if we can take it down. There we go, citadel destroyed. Perfect. We might lose our original town. We'll see what happens though. Is that a friendly? That's a friendly. Let's drop fire there, although I might have... Yep. So, fog and water barrel share the same cooldown. So, because I fogged myself there, I was not able to pre-water barrel myself. So, despite my build relying on exiting and re-entering combat to trigger all my buffs, I should have just healed myself then. I should have just healed myself. I shouldn't have tried to fog cloud, because then my water barrel is off cooldown for a lot longer. So just a minor mistake there that we can think about in further engagements to improve. But not a bad KD so far for a 4-skull, 6-1. I think our build is going to be very capable here. I think our build is going to be very capable. We will let the NPC cap this town. We'll just duck into it for 5%. To stop pirates spawning, and also so we can get the XP for capturing it. Because my build is still not maxed. My build is still not maxed, so I will take XP and whatnot. So I'm going to pre-water barrel myself here, drop fire, drop a second fire, we'll just cover this whole area. And because I have 2 sources of bloodthirst, you can see I have 2 stacks of bloodthirst up the top there. Damn, I should have water barreled myself again. I was too distracted yapping. I should have water barreled myself again there. But because I have 2 sources of bloodthirst, I get some pretty crazy heal over times every time I drop a Grogolov. Clearly that time it wasn't enough. Like I said, I was too busy yapping. I should have water barreled myself again for even more healing. But, you know, we live and learn. Alright guys, almost dead. The NPCs should be able to finish him off. There we go. Well done, NPCs. Hello, X. How are you? Or if you'd prefer another pronunciation, please let me know. We'll do a combo grog mortar on that guy. 200k mortar, not bad. And we did not lose our original town. Although we did lose the citadel. So we'll see if we can do a sneaky repair here. I will fog myself and repair the citadel through the fog cloud. Fabulous, fabulous. Are you a Windward enjoyer, X? Are you a Windward enjoyer? Or did you just click on a random stream because it had pirate ships or something? Okay, repairs complete. So now, the only thing we have to look out for here is we can't let the pirates take this while this citadel is repairing. Otherwise, they just get a free citadel back, which is annoying. So this is a rammer. Probably won't die to my mortar, but never mind. My mortar is too powerful, and it died to my mortar. Usually, rammers or paladins you have to kill with Grogolov, but that worked. Okay, let's drop ourselves a fog cloud. Let's use the defensive crate buff that we randomly picked up. Let's drop that, and let's drop fire behind us, because I can see some more pirates coming in. So that should hopefully be another kill there. Still just waiting on our cooldowns, still waiting on our... We don't have galleon level cooldowns on this baby little caravel. We'll fog ourselves so we get more combat buffs, finish that fella off. I'm getting shot from behind here. We got pirates spawning on a few sides of us. Unfortunately, that guy concussed me, which hurt. But we'll water barrel. Haha. Yeah, love me the consulate fire. Do you play on the multiplayer server X, or do you play on a solo campaign? Let's do 2 mortars here. That should be 2 kills. Perfect. Because if you play on the official server, you can just zerg down all the endgame content and get the green fire pretty easily if you want. Which is great for leveling up. I mean, I would never encourage people not to just zerg down 4 skulls, because it just helps leveling yourself up. But it is important to, I suppose, actually learn how to control your ship and how to fight pirates, especially in a 4 skull, without zerging as well. Otherwise, you're missing out on a lot of game knowledge and game sense there. So this is just going to be a low damage Grogolov, because I was just stuck in combat for ages, but it was still enough to kill him. We have the citadel back up at our original town. We will do the same here. We'll fog ourselves, so the pirates don't know that we're here, although it was probably unnecessary. And we'll see if we can get this citadel up as well. So because we've taken 2 towns, we've now got the timer up to 48 minutes, which is heaps of time. So the most difficult thing in the 4 skull is always capturing that first town. We just got fortunate that there was a lighthouse on one, so we could capture it instantly without the need to work down a citadel. So let's repair this. If you're enjoying, yeah, that's good, X. That's good. There's so many different ways you can enjoy Windward Horizon. Like, I joined the backer program for this game, so I've been playing it for like a year already. And I did a whole playthrough where I didn't do a single combat mission. I only traded and built provinces. And I still made like a ton of money, and at the time, the endgame ship was the frigate. And I could still purchase a frigate just from trading. So like, there's so many different ways you can play Windward Horizon. You don't have to play combat, you can quest, you can do trading and crafting and province building. There's just so many options. See if we can take this guy down. Here's a rammer, so we're going to drop a double mortar on him, but I might have just killed myself. No, I did not. He had deploy giant net then, so both my mortars just got reflected back at me. If I didn't get my water barrel on me then, I would have killed myself with my own mortars, which would have been sad. But this guy should die to the Grogolov here, unless he's got Death Ward. We're about to find out, though. But see, like, look how little damage I do when I don't properly apply my self buffs. But, you know, that's how, like, RPGs work, right? You gotta buff yourself properly. So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna drop fire first. Reset my cooldowns. Throw a water barrel, and then throw a explosive barrel. Ooh, not enough. 140k, and that guy still lives. Because he's defensive spec, that's why. We'll drop some fog, reset my buffs. And blast him again. Oh, almost. Almost. That was 192k. The tower should win, though. Let's just throw some fire on him to finish him off. And let's throw a water barrel on our tower here. Because it's having a tough go. There we go. I have played only on official so far, X. But when I get the time, I will do an economy-only playthrough. And I'll do that on a solo server. So I'll start off in a sloop. I'll make a second account with no money and no gear. I will start off in a sloop. And the only thing I will do is trade. Trade and province build. This guy reflected my mortar at me as well. So we'll just finish him off with some fire. Done. And that wasn't even my fog, that was his fog. Unless I misclicked. Unless I misclicked, that was the pirate's fog. That was not my fog. So yes, I've played only on official so far. But I will play on, I will play a solo game just to... And I'll make a video out of it as well. I'll stream it and I'll make a video about it, just going through everything you need to know about economy and province building and whatnot. I'll be honest, we're having a really chill time here. We have 4 more reinforcements than the pirates. We're gonna do this first time. Easy. We are easily gonna do this first time, which actually surprises me. I don't know if it's been made easier since pre 1.0, or maybe I've just gotten better, but we're gonna smash this first time, I can tell. The most difficult part is always capturing that first town. And we captured that first town, we captured a second town, and we're just holding on to these. So we have 48 minutes to work through the rest of the pirates' reinforcements. And then we just have to spend some time fighting 2 pirate kings at once. 2 pirate kings at once is always spicy. Especially when you're solo. Let's water barrel ourselves here, get our one-shot protection back, and lucky I did, because that guy would have one-shot us if we didn't get our one-shot protection back. I'm gonna fog myself here. I want to reset all my buffs so we can actually get some kills on these guys. Oh, he concussed me though, which is unfortunate. Concussion is the worst status effect that the AI can do to you. It locks you out of using any of your skills. Fortunately, they don't get it early on though. I'm pretty sure it's a late unlock. Should be able to finish this guy with a mortar. Nope, he's going to reflect it at me. What an ass. Almost killed myself with my own mortar. I only survived because of one-shot protection. These damn rammers, man. These damn rammers. They have so much health, and they just reflect my own stuff back at me. It's so rude. Gonna fog myself here. But we didn't need to. They died anyway. No worries, X. Yes, yes. Tell me what you see from the crow's nest. Shout motivational messages. Okay, we got 2 pirates over here. Gonna pre-water barrel myself. And we're gonna fire off 2 mortars here. And that's not 2 kills, only 1 kill. That healer ship. Healer ships can often be quite tanky, so... Not surprised that he survived that. And we'll just drop some fire on him. That should finish him off for us. Oh, unfortunately that guy sniped me before I got in my fog cloud, which is bad because now my water barrel's on a large cooldown. So let's just like dip out this side, wait for our water barrel. There we go, full heal from a single water barrel. That's the crux of this. I'll run through the build after we beat our first 4 skull, which is probably going to be this one here. Probably going to be this one here. But the crux of the build is playing around one-shot protection. And that way you don't need to be tanky if you play around one-shot protection. I'm gonna do that. So I was worried about another ship spawning, but I don't think we had to be worried about another ship spawning. Yeah, these citadels are ass. Let's water barrel myself. Give myself that amazing healing over time. I've got 3 stacks of bloodthirst, so that's also provided me with healing over time. Let's fog cloud next, and we have some more customers coming here. Let's drop 2 fires here, because I know there's a few guys behind me chasing. Nice, we got a double kill there. There is still a third one back there somewhere. But yeah, I might just focus on pirates here. I don't need to take any more towns. And you could see how much damage that citadel did to me. Because I do have quite low hull here. I'm gonna pre-water barrel. Oh, he concussed me, so I can't do anything. He's gonna reflect. I might die here. No, okay, good. This guy actually trolled me a little bit with reflecting my own mortar back at me, but we got him. So what we want to do is keep as many of our allies alive as possible now. So step 1 was making sure we just didn't lose to the timer, which we have now guaranteed. Step 2 is making sure we don't lose all our reinforcements before the pirates, and we don't end up have to fight like 1v10. Yeah, that's fun. Thank you. I have no idea where my allies are, though. They appear to be doing fine, though. We've got 20 more reinforcements than them, so... Maybe that's the changes since pre-1.0. Maybe they've made your allies stronger. Because these guys are doing remarkably well. Oh, that's a friendly. Don't drop a mortar on him. Oh, did he reflect my... Did I get reflected? Why did I take so much damage? I must have got reflected. The only explanation. Oh my god, our allies took down this citadel by themselves. Okay, they have definitely been buffed. They have definitely been buffed. Shot fire on that guy. Let's water barrel the homie. But maybe I should have water barreled myself then. I'm the one apparently getting shot. Gonna fog myself. I'm gonna pull out of here. And I've got all my skills back, so we should be able to get some kills here. Let's do that and that. 1 direct mortar and then 1 Grogolov. And I should be able to get a full few kills there. Because look at those Grogolov ticks. When I crit, those Grogolov ticks are 100k each. That is crazy. And I haven't really refreshed my buffs. Oh, yep, see, he just reflected my own mortar back at me. What a troll, what a troll. I'm getting trolled by the pirates. But he shouldn't have it off cooldown yet, so I'm going to do that again. And he dropped fog for me, so I can sail through this fog without using my own cooldowns and get all my buffs back. Gonna pre-water barrel myself. Gonna drop... Oh, I'm out of range. Okay, that actually wasn't the best line up there. Whatever. Let's just drop some fire up here and up here. Should do decent damage. Heal myself. Yeah, see, not properly buffed. I don't actually do that much damage, but it was enough to at least take down the smaller ship. Enough to take down the small ship. So let's reset with a fog barrel. We can actually just cap this town here, actually. We can stay inside the... So if you want to instantly remove yourself from combat, you can fog yourself, and then you'll instantly start capturing the town. That's very handy to do when the town is at 100%, because as soon as you drop a single percentage off the town, it will stop spawning pirates. How does that not trigger my enter combat abilities when I'm actively getting shot by the pirates? I know why, because it's based on your own range. But still. Yeah, we're not... Let's repair this citadel while we're here. The NPC started repairing it? And then decided he didn't wanna? Okay, we're gonna get in combat here. Let's pre-water barrel. He concussed me. Uh-oh, Okay, good. He did use deploy giant net, but my mortar was delayed enough that it expired by the time it hit. Oh, rude. Dropping fire on me like that. Our heal over time is huge, though. So we can just out-heal that quite easily. Quite easily. Drop a fire over there. That should get both of them. Might not kill both of them, but at least it will tag both of them. Hey, stop shooting me in the butt. Okay, didn't kill either of them. So we're going to rebuff ourselves by exiting and re-entering combat. We're going to drop a mortar there and a mortar there. We got one kill from that. This guy is very injured, though. Let's finish him off with fire. So yeah, my explosive barrel has... Oh, I shouldn't have been. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I didn't die, I didn't die, I didn't die. Grogolov has like double the cooldown of explosive barrel. So where it is better to use explosive barrel over and over and over again. That way you can attack sooner. But especially against tanky targets, it's sometimes better to just lay down the Grogolov, even if it means you can't do anything for a little while. And against, yeah, like this guy's probably tanky enough. Let's throw that in there. Got my own fog cloud, and then I'll just sit in my fog cloud and just wait for my abilities to come off cooldown. I'll just wait for my abilities to come off cooldown, and then let's head out. He concussed me. We should still be able to get a... Oh no, and he's reflecting my own mortar. Oh, but he didn't have enough damage to finish me off. And yes, if you use Grogolov Cocktail, that can't get reflected by Deploy Giant Net, which is a massive advantage. Okay, that's just going to tag that guy. No, the NPC caused him to turn away. I was hoping he would just sit in the Grogolov for a lot longer there. See about an unbuffed mortar. Yep, unbuffed mortar can still kill. Let's fog ourselves, exit combat, re-enter combat. Let's drop a Grogolov. Ah, that other pirate ship turned away. I was hoping we'd be able to get two of them there. So now we just gotta wait for a few seconds for our cooldowns. We'll fog ourselves again. Keep getting our damage buffs refreshed here. Don't like that I'm in his broadside, but I don't think this is a damage spec ship. Ooh, I took a huge, yeah, I took huge double broadside there. First one broke through my one-shot protection, and then the second one finished me off. I think that's only my second death, isn't it? It's only my third death. That's crazy. What is this bozo doing up here? He opens with a concussion, which is very rude. Oh, and then he hits me with a reflect, which is also very rude. Need to get my water barrel on me. Well, he can just... oh my god, he hit me with a concussion again. Okay, this guy is trolling me. Combination of concussion and deploy giant net against the diplomacy build is a rude AF. But we showed him what for. We showed him what for. But yeah, that is an insane scoreboard for a 4-skull. Only 3 deaths. Insane. No, that's going to reflect. No, it didn't reflect. Mustn't have been a direct hit, so it didn't get reflected. But yeah, because I fog clouded myself, it took forever for my water barrel to come off cooldown, so risky spot. But this is a rammer, so he's not dealing like much damage to me at all with his cannons and mortars. Oh, he's just going to zoom through that, unfortunately. Silly rammers. Let's fog myself, and then let's finish this bozo off with buffed up attacks. Grogolov him, mortar him. Yeah, there we go. I saw a 100k grog tick in there. That's what happens when you can properly align all your buffs. It's effective, it's effective. Pirates are down to 5 reinforcements now. I got concussed. Water barrel myself here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a kill with that mortar I sent out. Actually, don't super enjoy this position I'm in. Let's fog barrel myself. Reset my buffs. I've got reset cooldowns now, so I can actually drop out a nice double. And if you are using reset cooldowns, use Grogolov first, reset your cooldowns, then use Mortar, and then you'll have your next attack back way quicker. And this guy gets a grog, because I saw him use Deploy Giant Net. We do not want to get killed by our own Mortar again. $61 to... Yeah, okay, so this is crazy. Let me... Hold on, let me deal with these guys first. Should have pre-water barreled myself there, but I didn't. And I never exited combat, unfortunately. Did that not deal any damage just then? Hello? I'm just throwing random fire. That wasn't a very tactical move. But yeah, this is crazy seeing friendly AI on top of the scoreboard. Pre 1.0 4 skulls, it would be yourself up top, and then all the pirates and on the top, and then all your allies on the bottom. So Aaron has definitely buffed up the allies in 4 skulls, or maybe just in general. Let's finish off this rammer. He's deploy giant net. Should be off cooldown. Let's fog cloud to get my buffs back. And then let's blast these fools. This guy gets a mortar because he's just kind of like an offense ship, so he'll die to a single mortar. Unfortunately, I only tagged one of them with my Grogolov there, which wasn't ideal. But I should have taken my advice from before and done that the other way around. I should have thrown the Grogolov first. Reset cooldowns, then mortared. 2 frigate-y looking ships, so we're going to put a Grogolov on them. Kill them with damage over time rather than direct damage. 1 down. The other one looks like it did escape though. It turned away before I got my Grogolov there. You might even be able to do a 4 skull. Just throw in water barrels on your allies. Like, they might be good enough now that you can do that. Because they're pulling out some almost positive KDs here. 9 to 11, 5 to 11. Maybe. Hello, Jet. Yeah, we're already back to 4 skulls, buddy. We're already back to 4 skulls. Have you played 1.0 yet, Jet? Have you played 1.0? Because it's good. It's good. There's like 100 people on the Tasharian server right now, which is crazy. I'm going to take myself out of combat, wait for lucky coin, and then blast and reset cooldown. I didn't even need to reset cooldowns. I just destroyed that citadel straight up. We've lost the middle town, but whatever. Doesn't matter. That was a good little push. So we've got 16 reinforcements. Pirates have 0. So let's finish them off. Then we get to take all the towns, and then we get to spawn the Pirate King. Oh, ain't no way I didn't just one-shot that guy. That's embarrassing. I've fallen off. Did I just got concussed then before I could get my mortar off. There we go. He's dead this time. Ah, unfortunate, Jet. Unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm assuming busy with life is not a positive thing. Although it could be. I'm just assuming that it's not. Let's heal the ally. Let's fog cloud myself. So we can finish off this tanky guy with fully buffed attacks. But yeah, it's crazy playing on the official server, because everyone just zergs down 4 skulls. So I will make a video about how to solo 4 skulls, just to really demonstrate how it can be done. Because at the moment, there's no strategy in 4 skulls. It's just like 32 people in a 4 skull instance just throwing their bodies at Pirate Kings. So I'm hoping to add a little bit of strategy into the conversation, you know? A little bit of strategy. But Aaron has definitely made 4 skulls easier. Like, look at this. Your allies are actually on top of the board, which is crazy. That would never happen pre-1.0. Pre-1.0, it was just pirates on top, allies on bottom. So it is definitely easier these days. So now we just have the fun job of going around destroying all the citadels. This is probably the most boring part of solo in a 4 skull. And yes, I'm eating food while we do this, because soloing all these citadels is boring. Oh. Clearly, though, I cannot eat and drive based on that terrible performance right there. I did put in a suggestion like 6 months ago, saying if you get pirates down to 0 reinforcements, they should just surrender all their other towns. Because this isn't, yeah, I basically just have to sail around, destroy the citadels, sit in town for 30 seconds, sail to the next one. It's not exactly engaging gameplay. But, in saying that, this only happens if you're silly enough to solo team instances, so I get that it's a niche case. So we're going to take this opportunity, while we have to capture all these towns, to just eat some food. Burb went grocery shopping, and she bought back a meat pie from the bakery. Love it. And yeah, then we just have to fight to... Actually, we will repair the towers. So we don't have to... When the Pirate King spawns with all his allies... So you don't have to, Let me try that again. When the Pirate King spawns with all these allies, you don't want them to spread out all over the map and retake all the towns. Because then at the end, even if you do kill the Pirate Kings, you then have to go and recapture all the towns again, which is something you've already done. So I'm rebuilding all the citadels. That way, when the Pirate King spawns with his allies, we don't have to... The towns will be able to defend themselves a little bit, and we won't have to recapture everything. Because that is, you know, repetition, painful, not fun. Yeah, the Navy took that town up there, which just had a lighthouse, not a tower. And the pirates just took it back instantly. So we will go around, repair the citadels. Because, yeah, do not just want to have to retake all the towns twice. Not enjoyable. Just one-shot the citadel. 564k damage mortar. Huge. Huge mortar. I'll actually reverse up, so within range of the citadel as well, so we can repair it when the time comes. Is that us taking that, or is that pirates taking that? Who knows? Also, how is that citadel not built yet? Did I, like... Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. So the time it takes to build a citadel is the same as the time it takes to sail to another town, destroy the citadel, capture it, and repair the citadel. Hello, Clinton. Yeah, I should. I should. Oh, I'm fully planning to do all these things. It's just, you know, the effort to do them is sometimes not quite there in my brain. And also, I only have one ship so far. I have not actually been playing too much since 1.0. I've had other commitments to attend to. So I haven't actually had time to grind out one of each type of ship. I've just got my diplomacy caravel so far. I haven't even unlocked the galleon yet. But I guess by showing what you can do on a caravel, which I think people have largely written off. If you can solo a 4-skull on a caravel, then pretty much any ship is viable. Pretty much any ship is viable. 70, 75. Yeah, and then we'll repair the tower once this is done. What's your spec at the moment, Clinton? Are you on a diplomacy build, an offense build, or a defense build? Or some combination? I've played this game for like 500 hours pre-release. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and I can most likely answer them. And now's a good time. Because this might not look like a 4-skull with how relaxing it is. But we've taken down all the pirate reinforcements. And now we just have to take all their towns to get the pirate kings to spawn. And then once the pirate kings spawn, it will not be relaxing anymore. We'll take the inside towns first. Because the pirate king spawns will be at the top somewhere at the edge of the map. So we'll leave that town for last. Hello, David. Dave, sorry, not David. How you going? There we go. One-shot the citadel, over 300k damage. That is a trade embargo, Dave. That is a trade embargo. So you can't buy anything from that province, and you can't sell anything to that province for like 10 days, I think is what it lasts for. I think it lasts for 10 days. Unless you are the purple faction, which you can see some people on the server list are the purple faction. That faction's special perk is that they can ignore trade embargoes. Clinton just bought a frigate. Excellent. Yep. I agree with your assessment there. I enjoyed playing a brawler frigate build. So you spec it for both defense and offense. And this talent specifically, actually 2 talents specifically. This one here, Armored Crew, gives you the passive Not Today, which can stack up to 5 times. So this passive here can give you 25% physical resistance, 25% fire resistance, plus a base of plus 10% of each. So this can give you 35% physical and fire resistance. This talent in the middle here, Useful Debris, stacks up to 20 times, giving 5% damage each time. That can give you plus 100% damage. So having this skill on an offense build is actually incredibly powerful. Like, you will not find a single other skill that can give you plus 100% offense. Like, it's actually... having a combo brawler offense-defense build is actually really fun. That's the build that I soloed my ever first 4 skull on. Unfortunately, I don't have one now in the full version of the game that I can show you. But essentially what I did was I did the right-hand side of the defense tree, getting Brace for Impact, getting Armored Crew, and getting Engineered Armor. I ignored Practice Makes Perfect, though. That was not worth it. And I did, like, the right and mid of the offense tree. And so that builds like that work really well on frigates, and they would work even better on ships of the line. But I haven't unlocked the ship of the line yet. Like I said, I haven't been playing a whole deal, so I'm going to have to slow roll all these experiments. But if it worked on a frigate, it will 100% work on a ship of the line. No doubt about it. Yes, I know, Clinton. I should make a video about it. There's so many things I want to make a video about. I'm kind of a... I'm still doing some other things for, like, the next few weeks, I guess. Next few weeks, I'm still doing some other things. I won't be able to dedicate too much time to Windward, but hopefully after that, I can pump out a few build and guide videos. And hopefully that's not too late. But yes, I am in a caravel here. I'm in a caravel. I do have a really high diplomacy stat, and we'll discuss this after we kill the Pirate Kings. I'll go into more details on the build. But this is just to show I don't have full artifact. I really wanted to do this just to show it as an alternative to zerging down the Pirate Kings, like what often happens. Not often, like what always happens on the official server. You don't need a galleon or a bylander or a Zebek or a ship of the line to be able to run a useful build. If I can solo this in a caravel with non-optimized gear, then there's no reason that anyone should talk shit about any of the ships, saying they're not balanced or they're not good enough. If I can do this in a caravel, you can do this in any ship. I'm going to pre-water barrel myself here, and I'm just going to do 2 mortars. Unfortunately, one of those mortars got reflected back at me, and the other one was not powerful enough to get a kill. But my heal over time from my water barrel kept me alive then. And so now I'm just going to drop fire behind me, and that should hopefully do some work. Okay, what is that guy? Okay, that guy's a rammer. He's a bit tanky. So let's drop a mortar on the offense. He's the one who's most likely able to kill me. Oh! He survived just on a slither of health. Okay, another mortar. This might even be a double kill. Okay, not quite double kill. He's so low. He's so low. done. Hopefully June Awakening is out on the 5th. Yeah. I think I saw like one trailer for it. Is that a MMO or a single player? I don't recall. Okay, we have the last 2 pirate towns. We're about to spawn the pirate kings and fight 2 at once. This is about to get real spicy up in here. Oh, that guy's a rammer, but wow, we just broke through his deploy giant net and absolutely toasted him. What I'm going to do here is take down both citadels. So that way when the Pirate King spawns, he's not going to have any citadels to back him up. We're only going to capture one of these towns. We're only going to capture one of these. Okay, that's cool, So kind of like Valheim, like June Valheim. Oh shit, they spawned down the bottom. I thought for sure the gap was up here somewhere. Okay, now we have to sail all the way down to the bottom. I think our NPCs will already go in there, but I'll just get them to finish capturing the last town. That way, if the Pirate King takes this town down here, we don't get pirates spawning behind us, which would be really annoying. But we're just going to make our way as fast as we can down here. And now this is stage 3 of the solo in the 4 Skulls. Stage 1. Oh, maybe it's, yeah, stage 3. Stage 1 is whittling down the pirate reinforcements to 0. Stage 2 is the boring one, where you just have to sail around, destroy all the citadels, and capture all the towns. And now we're up to stage 3, doing the Pirate King fight. So we want to take down his escorts first. We want to take down as many of the escorts as we can, so we've just got the 2 Pirate Kings left. And because we can manage the 2 Pirate Kings, but what we can't manage is 20 other guys fighting us at the same time as the Pirate Kings. So I think there's just one more frigate here to take down. No, there's another guy over here. Get this guy off the town. We don't want to lose any of the towns. Let's just fog ourselves so we get our buffs back. Let's Grogalov and let's Explosive Barrel. Okay, we didn't have to do both. He died just to the Explosive Barrel. There's one more guy with the Pirate Kings, and then we can just engage the 2 PKs. Ah, more like Conan Exiles, eh? Okay. I've never played Conan, but I play with a lot of people. I do a bit of Valheim roleplay, and a lot of people who play Valheim roleplay also play Conan Exiles roleplay. Let's double mortar. Let's heal myself. This Pirate King's already half health. We are destroying these fools. So we'll rotate out. We'll remove ourselves from combat with the fog barrel. We'll get ourselves back in combat. We're gonna pre-water barrel ourselves. We are now... Are we in combat? I don't know. Mortar barrel again. Mortar again. 347k. Not bad damage. We'll fog ourselves. Try not to get exposed to the broadside. If we're only getting hit by the Pirate King's mortars, we can't die. Because he can't break through our one-shot protection just with mortars. But if we get on the Pirate King's broadside, he can destroy our one-shot protection with either a volley or a mortar, and then finish us off with the other one. It's going to drop fire here, because I don't want to get close enough for an explosive barrel, and I want to stay out of range of that. Okay, this Pirate King is low. This Pirate King is low as... We've almost got our water barrel back. So we'll just skirt around the edge here. We will water barrel ourselves. Pre-water barrel. We'll drop Grogolov, reset cooldowns, drop a mortar, water barrel ourselves again. And that's one Pirate King down. Whoa! We didn't even take a death. We didn't even take a death against this Pirate King. Holy. Is that going to be my next challenge? Soloing a 4 skull without dying. I think that's going to have to be my next challenge. Because we have only died 3 times this whole instance so far. Let's see if we die to this last Pirate King. Hopefully not. The plan is to not die. Oh, this guy's basically dead already just to the NPCs. Holy. Holy, that was easy. That is the easiest 4 skull I have ever done. 81 to 3. 81 to 3. 25 mil damage. We out-damaged the Pirate King by 5 times. We out-damaged the next closest NPC by 4 times. Holy. That was actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. Pick up that PK loot. This actually might be an upgrade for me. This is going to be an upgrade for me. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let me show you guys the secrets. Let me show you the secrets. So, the first secret is how to actually mechanically do a 4 skull solo. You have a 15-minute deadline to take another town. If you don't take a town within 15 minutes, you just lose. And if I go over to one of our citadels, over here, the citadels will have a buff on them. Citadels get buffed based on how many allied towns there are that don't have a tower or a citadel. So in a 4 skull, it tries to spawn citadels at every single town. That's not always possible. There's not always enough room. Like this town on the island here, it only has a lighthouse because there was not enough room to spawn a citadel. And so because you've got a 15-minute time limit to take your first town, the easiest thing to do is sail up to the first... Pretend this is a pirate citadel. Is sail up to the first pirate citadel you see, and it will have a little square below it that lists out its buffs, just like you do on a ship. And you'll see the buff, and it will say either... It will say nothing on it, or it will say ×2, ×3, ×4. And that exactly tells you how many pirate towns there are without citadels, or without towers. So when we first rocked up, we found a pirate citadel, and it said ×2 on it. So we knew that there were 2 towns without citadels that we could easily take straight away. So that's what we did. We sailed up to this one here that just has a lighthouse. We took it, and then that gave us an extra 15 minutes, which was heaps of time to be able to keep pushing the pirates and kill all their reinforcements and take more towns. We then got a second town as well, which put us to 45 minutes, which is only 10 minutes less than the total duration the instance took us. So that's the first trick to solo in the 4 skulls. The second trick is to have a good build. I know, shocking, right? And so this is my diplomacy caravel build. And if you've run a diplomacy build, you might see something a little different with my layout over here. And you can do a similar sort of layout on a galleon as well. Obviously, there's no cannons. I think most people have figured that out by now. The game's been out for like, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks? I think people have figured out already that you don't want cannons on a diplomacy build. They're just a waste of slot. But what you probably haven't seen anyone do is stack crews next to each other before. Because of how the adjacency bonuses and penalties work in this game, you would think stacking 3 crews next to each other would absolutely destroy my haste stat. But it does not. My haste is on 243%. That's not bad. And if I take this center crew out and hover him over the square, I only lose 1% haste by putting him in there. And that is because haste, unlike all the other stats, is calculated a little bit differently. In order to stop people putting 20 crews on their ship and bumping their haste up to 600% and having 0 cooldowns on any of their skills, the haste stat only takes into account the amount of crews that your ship is meant to have. So the caravel is only meant to have 3 crews. 1 on the top, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the bottom. So because we have 3 crews, top left, top right, and bottom middle, because these 3 crews don't have any adjacency penalties, our haste stat is almost exclusively calculated just from those 3 crews. Which is why adding this crew in here is only minusing 1%. So there is still some interaction with our haste stat and with putting this crew in the middle. There is still some interaction because it's probably taken like the average of all the crew's haste and dividing it to get to just the 3. But even if it's doing that, we only get the adjacency penalty on the best 3 crews, and because my best 3 crews are not touching any other crews, then we don't get the adjacency penalty. So you can stack crews to each other without negatively affecting your haste, and the reason this is so important, few things. If you look at the sail, it gives plus 35% diplomacy to any crew in the 8 squares around it. So this sail here is giving 35% diplomacy to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crews. And this sail here is giving... Okay, this sail isn't as good. This sail is only plus 16% diplomacy. Trash. So we can definitely improve this later on. But this sail is giving plus 16% diplomacy to 1, 2, 3, 4 different crews. Whereas in your standard configuration for this ship, where you have 1 crew at the top, 1 crew in the middle, 1 crew down the bottom, your sails are only adding 4 stacks of whatever their diplomacy stat is. Each sail is only adding 1 stack to the crew below it and 1 stack to the crew above it. So in a standard caravel setup, you would only have your sails given plus 4 of whatever their diplomacy stat is. In this configuration, we have, what did I say? The 4 plus 5. We have 9 stacks of diplomacy just coming from our sails. On top of that, we also have these 2 crates here. Actually, no, all our crates are doing good work, not just those 2. So all our crates are adding their stack of diplomacy to 2 crews next to them. So this crate is adding the top 2 crews. Well, actually, no, these crates are adding to 3 crews. So down here, this crate is plusing 70% diplomacy to 1, 2, 3 crews. And same as this one here. This one's adding plus 60% diplomacy to 1, 2, 3 crews. So our whole configuration here is just built around stacking diplomacy. And the only potential negative to this setup is having 3 crews all aligned next to each other wrecking your haste stat. But as we covered, this ship is only meant to have 3 crews, so the haste stat predominantly only calculates from the first 3 crews, which means we don't get any negative penalties from having these 3 crews in a line next to each other, but we get so much boosted diplomacy by doing this. So all 3 of these crews are getting stacked from diplomacy from the sails. They're getting stacked from diplomacy from the chests. So really, really good setup here. The only thing you're losing out by doing this configuration is a tiny bit of luck. So your luck comes from your crews when they are directly adjacent to a sail. So in a usual configuration, you would have 1, 2, 3 crews, all adjacent to a sail, giving you plus luck stat. In this configuration, you only have 2 crews adjacent to a sail. So we're sacrificing a tiny bit of luck for a huge boost to diplomacy. So that's the trick of why this build specifically is so effective. And you can do a similar configuration on the galleon as well. It's just not in the very center. You either do it between the top between the top sail and the mid sail, or you either do it between the bottom sail and the mid sail. So you can do a very similar setup on a galleon as well. But we have a huge crew upgrade here. So this gives me plus everything, plus everything, plus everything, plus everything except repair, but I don't care about repair. Okay. Oh, this is my first artifact diplomacy crew. Wait, crazy. So this guy has to go in the middle. He's got plus 35% luck. So he has to go in the middle to give 35% luck to the top sail, 35% luck to the bottom sail. But this is also a very good crew that I have here. Or no, this crew actually wasn't that good. He just had my highest luck stat, which is why I put him in the middle. So I can put him up here, plus 2% diplomacy, minus 2% haste. Plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 2. Nothing. If I was to put him anywhere, it would be here. Do I want to trade plus 2 diplomacy for minus 2 haste? Probably. Probably 49% diplomacy compared to 59. But because we've got our diplomacy stacked so high, we're getting up to diminishing returns level. And that 2% haste is changing our cooldown from 6.3 seconds to 6.3 seconds. So we will take that. And what else did we get? We got a paladin diplomacy crew. Paladin first mate. A paladin sail. Not bad. I might bank a few of these. And a dangerous crew. I messaged one of my buddies that plays Windward before I started stream, and I was like, hey, if I fail, will you come rescue me and we can duo the 4 skulls? But this ended up being so feckin' easy. This was such a breeze to do. We only died 3 times. We only died 3 times. Crazy. But let's get rid of some stuff here. We have so many we're just gonna delete all the commodities. I can't be bothered dealing with the commodities. Control right click for fast deletion. Hello, Jameses. I was about to message you back on Discord. I'd started typing. But no, I don't know what has happened between the tester version and 1.0, but it was so freaking easy, man. It was so easy to do. It was not even a challenge. I went 81-3. I didn't even die to the Pirate Kings. 81-3 is insane for a 4 skull. But okay, let's sort our stuff out. We're selling that. We'll keep that for an offense build. We'll keep that crew. We'll keep that sail. We'll sell the paladin guys. We will keep this diplomacy crew, because when we swap to a galleon, we're going to need more diplomacy stuff. And we'll sell all these guys. Bank some of these. Okay, that was clean as. And now anything to buy. Do you want to buy anything? Nah, nothing's really jumping out at me here, hey? Nah. I should keep out for like a rammer captain though, who has dreadnought on him. Should keep an eye out for that. There we go. Easy W. You reckon? You reckon he made it easier? I reckon it's probably just because the only strategy at the moment is zerging them down. Like, no one is pulling their own weight. And so the more people you get in a 4-skull who are underperforming, the harder it is for everyone else to carry. Because the pirates will scale up so much based on people. Number of people. Okay, before we start the next one, it's gonna be like 60 seconds here to finish my food. But what are you doing with your fam today, James? Anything exciting? Anything exciting or just hanging out? But yeah, I unlocked the Syndicate for the first time as well. I was actually bothered to go through Sonya's story quest. Unlocked it for the first time. Look, most of my achievements are from before the game was even released. Caravel was... Okay, that achievement mustn't have existed in the backer version, because I had a Caravel in the backer version. But yeah, I've only bothered doing Sonya's questline in 1.0. What am I missing? Lana's story, Alvana's story, Galleon, Bylander, Ship of the Line. Okay, I'll get those soon. Ah! Bro, I played... I played soccer uninterrupted for like 15 years. Since I was like 6 years old to 21 years old. I played soccer every single year. Either outdoor soccer or indoor soccer. I was a fucking soccer fiend, man. I was a soccer fiend. No, your town was not purple. It's still red. What do you want your town to be, Jamesus? You break your foot? Bro, I've broken my big toe so many times playing indoor soccer. Okay, not so many times. I think I broke like each of my big toes once playing indoor soccer. And I would still play indoor soccer the following week. I would just play goalkeeper. Like addicted. I was addicted. Let's see what the pressure is in your province. Yeah, you're steady. You're steady. Valiant's got 32% pressure. Syndicate's got 31% pressure. Gain influence at 38%. Gain influence at 38%. So yours is steady at the moment, but it could definitely be influenced really easily. This whole map is kind of fecked. There's a nice pocket of exchange up here, but that's about it. Nice pocket of syndicate here. Everywhere else is a jumbled mess. Small pocket of sword yawn up there. Hello, Moose. We nailed it, Moose. We nailed it. We've done one so far, and we went like 63, 61 sinks, and we only died ourselves 3 times or something like that. It's way easier than it used to be in the backers version. It's way easier. So, okay, now that I've been talking shit, and I'm over... Oh, wait, we gotta make this private. Did that work? Private. Private. Why does typing private not do anything? Okay, I'm going to assume it's private. Did it not give me feedback in chat last time? But I successfully set it to private? I don't know. But okay, back to the beginning. The first thing we do is look for a pirate citadel, and we check what buff the pirate citadel has on it, and that will tell us how many towns do not have citadels. And this citadel is not buffed at all, which means there's not a single pirate town that doesn't have a citadel. Which means 2 things. It means 1, we can just blow up this one really easily, because it's just standard level and it's not buffed. So we don't even have to go looking for a lighthouse town. We can just cap this one. We're just going to keep fogging ourselves. So we capture it before the pirates get here. And that will take our timer from 15 minutes to 25 when it goes to neutral. And then when we capture it, it will go all the way to 30 minutes. And we're just going to keep flogging ourselves here until we get this citadel repaired. Let's repair the citadel. And then we'll just fight around this area so the pirates don't take back the province while the citadel is repairing. Otherwise, they take back the province and they get a free citadel again. Which we do not want. Not that it was difficult to take down. Not that it was difficult to take down with our insane diplomacy build. Well, it's all chill and quiet at the moment. Should be another citadel over here for us. There it is, behind the mountain. Still can't see it. Oh, it's not even a citadel, it's a little baby siege tower or whatever it is. Okay, this one we're actually gonna have to go in at height against the shore to be able to reach that. I don't have a crazy amount of range on this build. That should be enough. Bug myself so I can give myself buffs again. Why is it not shooting me? It was shooting me before. Why is it not shooting me now? Interesting. How are you going, Moose? How are you going, Moose? One more for the tower. Done. That's another town we can capture. Let's drop a Grogolov on this fella. Ah, it's unfortunate. You're not at work right now, are you? While you're, whilst you're looking at stream. Not that I would blame you for the background noise. Windward music makes lovely background noise. Okay, so that's how... I don't think we can even get close enough to that tower to repair it. To be honest with you. It is buried so deep in the hills. We'll just take the town and we'll move on. We'll take the town and move on. And that's going to take us up to 45 minutes. And then 45 minutes is enough time to work through all the pirate reinforcements. So we're only 5 minutes into this instance, and I can already comfortably say we have this one. I can already comfortably say we've won here. 5 minutes in, and I know that we're getting away with a W. Oh, the pirates are taking our original town. How dare they? How dare they? I'm so upset with them. But honestly, I'm using this opportunity to scout around the place. I'll go back up there and retake it in a minute. But for now, we just do a bit more scouting around the place. Oh, almost killed the citadel. That water barrel just saved our asses. Let's drop some fire. Fire doesn't do a lot of damage against citadels, but hopefully it does enough to get both of them. No, he had cleansing blast. Damn it. I was too busy yapping. I should have water barreled myself earlier. Then I easily would have been able to survive that. Would have easily been able to survive that, but I was too busy yapping. But yeah, because the towns have changed hands again, we've actually gone up to an hour now. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get reflected. Back. Oh yeah, I killed myself because that guy had deployed giant net. And it's all because I didn't pre-water barrel myself. I was being very conscious to do that in our first instance. I was like, I gotta pre-water barrel myself. I gotta pre-water barrel myself. Because the heal over time I get from my water barrel is crazy good. But then I didn't do it. And it got me killed. So pre-water barrel myself this time. Wait till I enter combat. Drop a Grogolov. I did not drop a Grogolov. Because he concussed me, the bastard. Okay, we're falling apart. We're falling apart. After doing such a good job the first time, now we're losing it. We're losing it. But in saying that, despite having multiple deaths just then, we still have over an hour. So we can just do it just based on endurance. Like, I'm still not worried at all. Not as efficient as we were in the first one. But I'm still, yeah, unnecessary deaths, that's for sure. This is a friendly giant red circle, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's fog barrel myself, get my buffs back, so I can actually do some decent damage here. Let's drop fire up there, reset cooldowns, mortar this guy. I got sniped by the pirate I couldn't even see. We've already died more times this instance than we did the whole amount of times in the first instance. There might be a little bit of overconfidence at play. There might be a little bit of overconfidence at play, I can admit that. I can admit that. We might have got a little carried away. Let's get back in combat here. Drop a Grogolov, drop a reset cooldowns, drop a second Grogolov, hopefully for that guy. If he's not distracted by something else. This should be a nice double kill, maybe even a triple kill. No, someone cleansing blasted it. Okay, so we're versing a bunch of pirates who counter us pretty well. There's a bunch that we've noticed so far with cleansing blast, which gets rid of my Grogolov on the ground. And there's a bunch that we've noticed so far that have deployed giant net, who reflect our mortar. And those are our only two ways of dealing damage. Oh, yep, see, that's gonna kill me. That guy just deployed giant netted me, my own mortar, and killed me. So I am actually getting countered a lot better by the pirates in this instance than I was in the previous instances. Which may make things a little harder, but though he's just gonna die. No, one more. Yes, one last damage tick. I do not change my initial assessment that we're gonna win this instance. I still know that we're gonna smash this. That should hopefully be a double kill there. No, we got cleansing blasted. See, difficult. We're having a rough time here. These pirates are actually... The captain skills these pirates have is actually countering us. Which is wholly unacceptable. The pirates should just die to our abilities without us having to think about it, right? That's how it should be. I get concussed. I need to be able to deploy my water barrel again. Let's try... Oh no, I got concussed again before I could set my Grogolov off. These guys are not turning my direction. They're chasing an NPC somewhere else. Okay, let's reset with Fog Barrel. Hello, Amber. How's it going? How was your VRP today, Amber? I am definitely going to die to these pirates here. Holy, that is so much concussion. Preventing me from using abilities. But we might have just made it out of there alive. We should be able to finish off this guy with an explosive barrel. No, he has deployed... Why does a healer have deployed giant net? That is unusual. That is unusual. Usually it is not the healers who have deployed giant net. But we got him that time. He didn't get his cooldown back. Did not get his cooldown back. Blast this guy. He does not have deployed giant net. Reset cooldowns. That was actually a waste of reset cooldowns. That guy is a tanky ship, so we're going to have to kill him with fire, not with a mortar. This guy is an offense ship, so we should be able to kill him with a mortar, but he had Death Ward, which was unfortunate, so it meant he survived our killing blow. I'm getting concussed, so I can't use any of my abilities. This is a paladin, so we have to kill him with fire. Should hopefully get a double kill here, but no, one of them had Cleansing Blast. Okay, these guys are countering me so hard right now. We're still gonna win. We're still gonna win. It's just gonna make us work for it. It's gonna... Look at that snipe. Are you kidding? I'm dead. I'm dead. Frick, that snipe. That was from so far away. Okay, I did not appreciate this spawn over here. But while we're here, I guess we'll repair the citadel. But apparently this is where my allies have been. Over here, destroying this. Hello, Nacho. Thank you, thank you. It is a bear. It is a bear onesie. How's VRP going? Did you guys get a bunch of story arcs done this morning? I will be back in even in my time just to do some building on my ship. I actually have to get that done before the season ends, otherwise that's awkward. It's like my whole thing after all. Uh-oh, I didn't pre-water barrel myself. That's why I died then. That's the second time that's happened this instance. I need to get that heal over time going before I enter combat. Let's not make the same mistake twice. That was meant to be a explosive barrel, not a fire, but the fire will still be enough to kill him. Not on this wipe, unfortunately. Map got filled up in like 7 hours. Sorry, just replying in someone in in-game chat. I have a note in the game that tells people to go to Forlorn Hope as like a little mission. But the players filled up the world with provinces before I could establish Forlorn Hope. Damn, Burb, damn. Fucking... James, are you still watching? Fucking deity in chat contradicting me saying it got filled up in like 7 hours. He's saying like, actually it got filled up in 4, which is not true. It did not get filled up in 4 hours. I logged in at the 7-hour mark and there were like 4 provinces left. That's not true. Deity. I logged in approximately 7 hours after reset, and there were 4 to 5 rubbish spots left. I just hate people talking about shit they don't know. It annoys me. Yeah, well, Burb was just saying there's no one online at the moment, Amber. Well, there's like very few people online at the moment. Oh, is he close enough to get hit by that? I think he actually isn't. I don't think that man is on fire right now. Just gonna throw out a random Rogalov so I can get heals from it. There we go, done. Ooh, what movie did you watch? 600, oh, 600-page books is good. Bro, I've been, I don't know. Burb got me into Brandon Sanderson, and then like everything else I've tried to read has just felt inadequate compared to his writing. So I actually haven't read many books recently at all. Gonna chill in my fog cloud here for a moment, let my cooldowns come back. Oh, he cleared my fog cloud? Feckin' rude. He cleared my fog cloud, then concussed me. I'm just gonna die here, aren't I? Okay, I didn't die. I just keep getting concussed. I can't use any of my abilities. This is ass. These pirates are countering me so good and so annoyingly. They keep concussing me, they keep reflecting my mortars, they keep cleansing, blasting my fire. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Warfare? That is... What is that, Amber? What is that? Is that a book recommendation? A series recommendation? What about Windward Horizon, Amber? What about becoming obsessed with a pirate ship RPG game? That sounds like a good investment of your time when VRP ends. Oh my god, I shouldn't have used the heal on my ally. I should have been selfish and not tried to heal my ally. Oh my god, that's a lot of pirates coming in. Just trying. Actually, let's use this ability. That works. I always forget that I have that. That should be a double kill, maybe even a triple kill. No, it's an unbuffed Grogolov. One more damage tick. Okay, it was a double kill. Nice. Let's capture this town. So they just can't spawn behind us. Hello, Sen. How's it going? What are you up to this weekend, Sen? Are you doing anything? Why can't you with Sanderson, Amber? Because he hasn't finished his mainline series? Is that why you can't with him yet? Or some other reason? I'm gonna fog myself so I can finish capturing the town. There's a pirate coming. If I fog myself, I can keep capturing and he doesn't know that I'm here. That's good, Sen. Resting is good. Resting is good. Is a movie about Navy SEALs. Okay. Oh, right. That was the movie that you watched. Okay, okay. I didn't even recognize that as a movie name. Okay, lots of pirates around here. Those guys I thought were going to turn this way, but unfortunately they didn't. Our ally here is out here tanking. Yeah, he's a paladin. Look at all the buffs and debuffs on him. Crazy. He's just tanking all the pirates at once. It's impressive. Let's see if we can get out of combat. Oh, dear lord. That's the one bad thing about Fog Cloud, is that you lose some intel on what's going on around you. Figured I'm just gonna be here and tank with my water barrel. No, I can't do that. That's such low damage. I have such low damage unless I set my shit up properly. Let me set my buffs up properly here. Fog Cloud myself to reset all my upon entering combat skills. That's fair, Amber, that's fair. It is a very fun game, though. It is a very fun game. I enjoy it a lot. Gonna throw a fog cloud on myself again to reset all my combat skills. Reset all my buffs, rather. Chase down this guy, drop a mortar on him. Done. That was like 140k mortar then. This rammer will drop fire. Hopefully that hits. I don't think that even hit. He was moving too fast for me. You've tried twice and they just don't grab me. What, Sanderson books? That should be a kill. Excellent. Look, if you can't get into Sanderson books, Amber, then you can't get into them. I suppose they don't have an immediate payoff in them. He's very good at setting things up for later. He's very good at that. Burb is asking what books you tried, Amber. And maybe she can recommend a better one for you. See if we can rebuild this tower. I should have done that before, but I did not. Okay, we kind of had a rough start to this one. We had a rough start. Well, our KD is 28 to 8. Which is nowhere near as good as it was last time, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Let's finish capping this down, and let's actually build the tower this time. We'll check what the pirate reinforcements are when we leave town, I guess. I guess we can't get that to pop up while we're in town. One day it will happen. Okay, Amber. Okay. There we go. Citadel repair complete. Blast 2 pirates there as soon as we exit our fog cloud. That was clean. This guy's a rammer, so we'll try and use fire on him. Yeah, just small damage numbers there. Small damage numbers. We'll go defend this town. Jesus Christ, I just got blasted up the back. I didn't even see that ship that shot me. That was from so far away. Yeah, I didn't need to defend this town. The AI did it for us. Take down that DPS ship. Unfortunately, it had Death Ward though, so it did not die. Just waiting for some of our skills to come back here. Specifically, Water Barrel. Blast that guy. That should be a kill. Excellent. They have me very on fire, but I can just out-heal this. I have very good self-heals on this build. Trees by the Emerald Sea, Burb. That's the one that Amber tried. Tress by the Emerald Seeds. Yeah, that was... I don't know what my reaction to that one was. It was definitely one of the more weird ones. Yeah. It depends how into fantasy you are, I guess. But that was definitely one of his more out there ones.
I think the best starters are either original Windward or Reckoners.
Burb says the best starters for Sanderson are either Mistborn or the Reckoner series. Which, oh, I just hit a house. That was rude of me. Which I would agree with. Both of them were very, very good. Reckoners is like superhero-y like. And Mistborn is like, kind of like dystopian, oppressive regime, and the main characters are trying to like bring down the bad guys, I guess, as like a revolution type thing. I don't know if they fill that criteria, Amber. I don't know if they fulfill that criteria. Honestly, if you want emotional pain when you read, what was that book, Burb, you made me read about a cat? Yeah, about a cat when we were with your family in Croatia. There was a book about a cat, a stray cat, that got adopted. What do you mean that rings 0 bells? You made me read it.
Have I read it?
I don't know. Or maybe your sister made me read it. I don't remember.
I'll ask her.
But it was a book about a stray cat who got adopted, and it was super sad. I find books about stray cats sad, but books about humans are kind of like, meh. Whatever.
What else?
I don't know, but that was the whole book. It was a book about a stray cat. It got adopted, and I don't want to spoil the rest of it. I can tell you more offline, but...
If she wants that book recommendation, I can wholeheartedly
I do not know how to say that word. Burb has a book recommendation, but is it in English, Burb? Okay, Burb sent me something for you, Amber. Okay. I don't... This is... If you want a book that will make you cry, apparently that one will do it.
But in a good way.
In a good way, she says, though. Amber did specifically ask for emotional pain, though.
Yeah.
Okay, it ticks that box. She says she's read it. Is that the type of book that you're going for? No, that's not the cat one. That's not the cat one. Burb doesn't know what the cat one is. I might have hallucinated the whole thing. Might have been a story I just made up in my head. Who knows? Some of the Navy ships fighting on the other side. Am I in combat? Why am I not capturing this? What the hell? Weird, weird, weird. Yeah, and we can't even get close enough to this citadel to repair it. This is just gonna be another citadel-less town. Well, good thing you're playing VRP then, Amber. Does that do it for you? Is that why you play VRP, for the emotional pain? 500k, 150k mortar. Still not enough to kill it though. Maybe one more. There we go. Don't worry, Amber, I already think you're weird. So any further explanation you give is not going to change my opinion of you. That makes you feel better, right? Just chilling here, capturing this town. That's a citadel we can repair, at least. So let's just take down a few of these pirate ships, then we'll go do that. Let's fog ourselves, get our buffs reset. Our navy ships are covering for us here. We can't even get to pirates. Blast this fella, drop some fire. I should have done that in the reverse order, but I don't take my own advice a lot of the time. A lot of the time, I do not take my own advice. Should do Grogolov cocktail first, and then reset cooldowns, and then a normal mortar. I'm just gonna go around here to repair these citadels. I don't think I'm too emotionally invested into anything this season. Because, like, the whole stuff with everyone hating me because I defended the bars is just kind of like, whatever, I can't deal with you guys. Gave you so many opportunities for this not to happen and you didn't take it. At some point, I just have to check out of people doing dumb RP. But last season, the end of the season with Raven was very emotional. She went and killed someone to try and transfer her sister's soul into that guy's body. Last season was pretty crazy. Okay, tower repaired. Let's take the next pirate town. But yeah, pirates are almost out of reinforcements, and they got 13 left. I should be farming the pirates to knock them out of reinforcements sooner, but whatever. I've stopped being optimal. I've stopped being optimal this instance, and I'm just kind of derping. So we'll capture this town, rebuild the tower. I'm getting DM'd in game chat here, so I should respond to that. Just solo in some 4 skulls to make a video. Showing people it can be done. Let's add Jordan to my friends list. Just Jordan with a space. Nope. No space. Just Jordan. Rip. Jamesus in fucking zone chat as well roasted me. What is this? You're meant to be hanging out with your family, Jamesus. Why are you in zone chat in Windward roasting me? This is just AI. This is just AI. Windward does have PvP, but it's even more unbalanced than Valheim PvP is. So it's not... I'm not playing Windward for the PvP, even though you can PvP in it. It's a solo dev game, so there's this many people online at the moment, which is pretty impressive. 100 people currently online for a game made by one person, and that's only people on this server. There's more servers, and a bunch of people are probably playing single player as well. But you can imagine a solo dev is not going to be able to balance PvP. So it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like AAA games that have a whole team to balance PvP can't get it right. So I don't think there should be any expectation that PvP in this game is going to be anything other than an afterthought. Oh, no way. I didn't kill the citadel with that last shot. I thought it was dead, so I didn't even bother healing. I don't know why I did that. Rookie move, rookie move. Survived on 1% health. Survived on 1% health, the bastard. We'll go back up top here to this town that just got captured. Pirates only have 9 reinforcements left. I did things in the wrong order again. I don't take my own advice. But look at that. That's 100k damage ticks on my Grogolov. If I properly buff myself, my damage is insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, unfortunately that one was disappointingly low. Just gonna chill in my fog cloud for a bit, wait for my abilities to come back. Water barrel myself as I exit the fog cloud. Grogolov cocktail for that guy, and hopefully that pirate ship turns back around and goes into it, but I guess not. Oh, maybe. Nope. Okay, I just failed to get a single kill then, that's embarrassing. Let's fog cloud myself. Pop out of the fog cloud. Deal high burst damage. That bozo's down. Oh, another bozo behind. Damn, unfortunately I never left combat then, allegedly, so I didn't get my full buffs up, but it's okay, we did it without our full buffs. Pirates have 2 reinforcements. Absolutely smashing them. A, B, C, D. Oh, yeah, Jordan's got a frigate. Nice. Yeah, just running a caravel mortar build ATM. Poured in gear for other builds to switch to when I can. So yeah, there's 4 builds that I want to do straight up. One of them, actually maybe even 5 builds, because I probably want a caravel and a galleon diplomacy build. I want a Zebek rammer build. I want a ship of the line brawler offense-defense build. I want a Bylander offense build. So that's what, like 5 different builds? I don't know, something like that. There's a lot of different types of builds I want to run in Windward, because they're all viable and they're all a whole lot of fun. Well, I shouldn't have been looking at my inventory. I just got into a fight. Just drop a bunch of fire here to try and catch both of these pirates, although that second one was not necessary. Drop some Groggle. Oh! Awkward. He cleared the fog cloud. I almost died then, I almost died, but we hold on, we hold on. Oh, unfortunately he death warded, but we broke through his death ward with our second mortar. Easy. Should take down one of them. Nice, maybe even a second. Nice. So we've reset there, we've reset there. And because the pirates have 0... How did I just get into combat then? Whatever. Uh-oh, I'm in the pirates' fire this time. There we go, we got 2 with our fire then. See if we can get this bozo as well. Jordan says, nice, why haven't I been doing that, lol? Good luck on solo. I'm sure he'll get it. I'm like 15 mins away from completing my second one. Want to duo the third if you are up for it. That goes the same for you as well, Jamesus. I don't know if your family stuff has started yet. But I've got one more 4-skull quest. We can do like a duo or a trio of it just to smash it out real quick. Because I'm happy with what we've done so far. We've already proved that it's possible. I don't feel the need to do any more No, T-Bold's province is under siege. T-Bold's grace is under siege. Sorry, T-Bold, I'm stuck inside an instance. I can't defend it for you. No worries, Jamesus. No worries. Anyone else is Shui online? Nah, no Shui. I don't think I know anyone else online from back a days or from stream or anything. There we go, 400k mortar into that citadel. Huge damage, huge damage. So we'll capture this, rebuild the tower, and we're just going to do that to the rest of the map. So we're up to stage 2 now. Stage 1 was whittling the pirate reinforcements down to 0. Stage 2 is capturing all the towns, and then stage 3 is fighting the pirate kings. Stage 3 is fighting the pirate kings. The AI is repairing the tower while it's here, but he will go out of range, and then I will take over. Update. It was really easy. Okay, Citadel repairing. The fuck is Deity going on about in chat? Someone typed, whoever went to Atlantis to 1v9, love you. And they felt the need to respond in global chat to the 100 people in the server. It wasn't me. Such a... I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted by the shit that man talks. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh, this one had a little baby tower on it. Oh, yep, the AI is already capping that. Let's keep heading down. Let's keep heading down. Should deal with that town that's getting attacked. I will in a moment. Ah, unfortunately no 500k crits then. So we're gonna have to spend a few more mortars, a few more cooldowns. There we go, well done AI, finishing that off for me. See, this is some of the myths that I have to work to expel. Bunch of people complaining in zone chat about fog, just because they don't realize how powerful it is. They do not realize how powerful it is. That's gonna hurt me. That was my own mortar getting reflected, but they shouldn't have the cooldown now, so we can just unload. Let's repair this tower. And we got 3 more pirate towns to go. I'll let you know. Won't be too much longer. I actually need to take a screenshot of this. Need to make a compilation of people talking shit about fog, so I can make a video that actually explains properly how good fog is. Because people just don't realize, man. People just don't realize. The game's been out for like 2 weeks and they think they know everything. They think they've solved all the, they think they've got the Windward meta, but they really don't. They really don't. When we were in the backers version, I would love anyone who would run fog, because it means I didn't have to waste my own cooldowns activating all my upon entering combat abilities. Other people would do it for me. There we go, we one-shot that citadel. Huge. I'm not going to capture this one quite yet. I am going to go take out this last tower. We'll let the NPCs capture it. Just want to make sure. And I don't actually know where they're going to spawn. I haven't really explored the edges of the map here. No idea where the Pirate King's going to spawn. Boom, one shot. Oof. It's an unfortunate minus 28% speed sail. Unfortunate. Probably going to be this right-hand side somewhere, I'd say. Is where the edge of the map is. Ah, top right. I'm always so far away. But the NPCs are capturing those 2 towns, which is good. And the 2 towns closest to the Pirate King spawns both have towers. Hopefully citadels. Citadel and citadel, good. So they'll be able to survive until we get up there. But now, we are up to stage 3. Stage 1 was getting the pirate reinforcements down to 0. Stage 2 was capturing all the towns. And now stage 3 is taking care of the Pirate Kings. So we actually want to ignore the Pirate Kings first. We want to take out all their escorts. We want to take out all the Pirate King's escorts first. We're going to pre-water barrel ourselves. We're going to drop some fire, but we're not going to use reset cooldowns here. Because, like I said, we want to take down these bozos up here first. We're going to fog barrel ourselves. Going to use fire. We're going to reset cooldowns. We're going to fire again. We're going to water barrel. We're going to pull out of here. Circle around. Gonna fog barrel ourselves here. Wait a few seconds to get some of our cooldowns starting to come back, specifically that water barrel. And then we're gonna go again. Water barrel. Fire. There's one guy just gonna get taken down by the tower, apparently. No, it's not. It's tanky. It's tanky. That's not acceptable. Okay, but this guy's going down right now, which means we can just fight the Pirate Kings. So let's finish off these bozos. Let's finish off the bozos known as the Pirate Kings. Oh, they are tearing through our guys. Let's pre-water barrel myself. Mortar. Mortar. Nice, that was a 750k mortar there, I'm pretty sure. If I saw that correctly. Let's fog ourselves. Wait a few seconds to get our water barrel back off cooldown. Let's pre-water barrel myself. Throw out another barrel. That's a 547k mortar. Pretty impressive damage numbers there. Let's fog ourselves, turn around. We'll be able to drop a reset cooldowns on them this next time. This guy here looks good. I should have pre-water barreled myself, but I did not. I didn't have it off cooldown. Uh-oh, I might die here. I'm getting sandwiched in by our navy ship. Gotta try and stay ahead of his broadside. Oh! Don't feckin' die to ram damage against the shore. That would be embarrassing. I actually almost killed myself to ram damage. Okay, there we go. That was just a mess. That was just a mess in there. There we go. I died once to the Pirate Kings across 2 instances. That's not bad. That was not bad. There we go, one of the Pirate Kings died without me even finishing him off. The Navy is just too powerful. Yeah, the Navy's even more powerful than they were last. Or maybe just because this instance has gone on a little longer. The AI capped out at like 5 mil damage last time. This time they're up to 7 mil. It's a repair haste crew that could be useful on a rammer or a tank ship. Not sure. Just missed myself with my water barrel. The absolute skill involved in that. Oh, I'm getting rammed by the Navy. We're gonna reset here, pull ourselves out of combat, and then come back with all our buffs with reset cooldown. With the diplomacy buff. Mortar damage buff, rather. Yeah, it didn't end up doing as much damage as I hoped. I think, did we lose our diplomacy buff? Is that why? I took too long. Whatever, this is an easy victory here. No point sweating it. A rowdy crew, haste damage luck. And yeah, we got almost the same damage as we did last time. 24 mil this time. We got like 25 mil on the last one. But there, that is another solo 4 skull done. Easy as frickin' pie. That's the saying, right? Easy as pie. Is that even true? Easy as pie. Very easy. Easy as pie. A popular colloquial idiom. Okay, cool. I didn't just make that up. Thank the Lord. Okay, so we got a bunch of artifacts from that. Very nice. I don't think any of this other stuff is worth keeping. Although this sail would give me more diplomacy and more mobility, it would give me even less speed and less luck, so I don't want that. I think everything's just sell apart from the artifacts, to be honest. Everything is just a sell. And we're just going to delete the commodities. Can't be bothered dealing with them. So that's just a control right click to quick delete. And anything in the shop we want. We could... Oh! Wait, I didn't realize town supplies were so much cheaper in the instant shops. I should have definitely been buying them. Anything else in the shop, though? A diplomacy cannon. Plus 5% diplomacy, plus 65% accuracy. Nah. We don't want. I think we're pretty happy with our mortar. There's a lot of good options for mortars, though. A lot of good options, but I think we're happy with the one that we have. We might be able to upgrade our sail there. Let's have a look. That's plus 4% luck, plus 4% diplomacy, plus 5% mobility. I think we have to do that. It's just a straight upgrade. Costs 328k, but we can afford that with how much money we have now. I've actually been able to play enough that we can get money. We'll keep that in our bank, though. It could be a good third sail for the galleon. Let's check out this hull piece. No, trash. Trash hull piece. Yeah, I think we're pretty happy with that. We made one purchasable upgrade, which gave us like plus, well, like 14% stats overall or something. I'm actually surprised how high we're getting our diplomacy. I'd be happy with over 600%. It's not necessary to go as high as we're going. But anything I can trade diplomacy for is not really worth it. If I can, like this sail here. This is mobility, luck, diplomacy. This is mobility, armor, diplomacy. Yeah. Tricky. I'd have to pull out my Excel spreadsheet. Because I'm using shrapnel, I actually do more damage by boosting my armor. So, it might be worth it, but honestly, luck is probably the better stat to boost there anyway. But yeah, that has less diplomacy and less mobility, so we won't swap it out currently. Yeah, that was pretty solid. Let's pick up Jordan. And we can do a duo 4 skull. There's Jamesus, still sailing around. Where's my other 4 skull? Down here. If you type in local chat / friend Taylor MB, you can see me on the map. If you wanted to join Jamesus just for a little bit, south of Moonsault, where I'm about to start it up. I'll just wait for Jordan to get over here. Otherwise, my POS. Why did that not work? My position. Wait, what? It doesn't look like it works when you do it in DMs, but I'm pretty sure that sends to him as a hyperlink that he can click on, and then it will show him where I am. Yeah, Jamesus is on his way. bring in one other with me so we can absolutely smash it out. 3 players.
James is not playing VRP.
Why are you not playing VRP, Jamesus? Burb wants to know. Oh, here we go. Here's Jordan. Wait, who do I have down here? Moose is online. Wait, is that the right Moose? There's multiple Mooses. Is that the right Moose? Or is it Lucas Jr. who's on my friends list? I don't actually know. Moose, if you're still watching, are you Night Moose? Or are you one of the other Mooses? Or is this Lucas Jr. who's on my friends list? I don't remember. Okay, let's go. I'll make it private as soon as they join. Oh, I guess it stays as private because I already had it set as private. If you use your look around skill, Jamesus. Hello, Moose. Wait, this is a different Moose. There's too many Mooses. If you scroll way back up in YouTube chat, Moose, there was another Moose who's a Windward player as well, but I don't think he's bought the game yet. I think he joined for a bunch of the demos, but I don't think he's joined 1.0. Wait, if you use your look around skill, Jamesus, it doesn't let you in? Do I have to like invite you some other way? I don't know, let me just make it public for a few seconds and then I'll make it private, I guess. I've actually tried inviting people to it. Oh yeah, you both spawned on top of each other. Oh no, that's a NPC. I never actually tried making a private instance with just a few people. James, this is in here on a ship of a line or frigate? No, just a frigate. Oh my god, we are getting swarmed here? What the hell? Oh my god, I'm tanking on a caravel? Oh no, I'm getting concussed. If I get concussed, I die. Wait, what's Jordan saying? My bad, didn't realize it removed you. Okay, Jordan's in, so if I set it to private now... will that stop other people from joining? Just so we can have a chill 3-person one with minimal scaling. Okay, the boys each have a frigate, and I'm in a little baby caravel. I can heal, but it's not exactly a healer build. But look at the crew just rolling up. This is great. I'm just gonna drop fire everywhere. I got a heal on you, Jordan. Oh my god. The AI healed you. Huge. Or James's did. But yeah, I just love covering the place in fire so the pirates can't even get through. Oh, I did not see that pirate as I was turning around. I saw a pirate come from this direction, so I'm just gonna go on a little detour. That's a defense ship, so I'll drop fire on him. Should be a citadel here for us to take down. No, a lighthouse. Okay, easy capture. Easiest capture in the world. And that will boost us to 30 minutes. I should have stayed with the crew. I shouldn't have bailed like that. I should have stayed together. Hello, Wolfram Alpha. What a program. What a website. I don't think there's a keybind to enter towns, no. But you can just click on the buildings. You don't have to press enter when it pops up. You can just click on any of the buildings and it will let you in. I'm in an instance right now, which is why I can't, but in theory. Okay, let me go back to the homies. I shouldn't have split up from them. That was my bad. That was my bad. We just did 2 4 skulls solo, and so I kind of had it. I thought I was still solo. I need to adjust my playstyle now. Oh no, they're shooting Jameses in the back. We don't allow that to happen. Yeah, I should have used reset cooldowns sooner. Yes, he just got tagged by that fire, so he'll blow up. Jordan lives. Oh, this is a few pirates here. A few ship of the line pirates, so we'll drop fire on them. Pretty much always just use fire on ship of the line. But yeah, that was unbuffed, so it barely tickled them. So I actually have to use my fog cloud. So I can get all my entering combat buffs. There we go, 1 down. I think... Oh no, we lost Jordan. Jordan blew up when the ship of the line blew up. Nice, nice, nice. We held on to our town here. Guess we'll go this down here, where James's is going, is probably the closest town. So we'll go down here. Another ship of the line, so we'll drop a Grogolov on this guy when we're in range, and we got our buffs. You know what, we'll drop a Grogolov, and we'll drop a mortar. Oh my god, I think the mortar did it. I might not have even needed the Grogolov, what the hell? I'm gonna... Jameson's running a healer build on a frigate? Is that what I'm seeing? The amount he's pumping out water barrels? Or is that a galleon, and I just don't recognize it? Oh yeah, I think that's a galleon with all those triangle sails. Yeah, okay, this is James's galleon build. He is not on a frigate. They just look too similar for me to know the difference. Do you have any questions, Moose, Wolfram? I've played this game a lot. I haven't played it much since 1.0, but I was an early backer of the game, so I've been playing it for like 10 months, testing it and contributing to the balance and everything. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and chances are I probably know the answer. Unless it's about quests. Quests, I just click through as quick as possible. They don't interest me. But about the economy, about combat, about province building, about crafting, I can answer all your questions. So if you have any, just feel free to ask away. Oh my god, I immediately get concussed. Love it. It's my most hated skill in the game, is concussion. Concussed again. Hopefully the guy that's spamming concussion dies to my fire. One can only hope. Almost dead, almost dead. Yeah, he'll die this time. What? Ah, he had Death Ward. What a troll. What a troll. Death Ward and Concussion, and Deploy Giant Net, and Cleansing Blast are my top 4 most hated skills for the AIs to have. Because they counter everything I do. They counter my existence. You make your own province by finding a quest in a town that has positive prosperity. The quest is called Settle a New Province. And that's how you make it to begin with. And then you grow it by making sure it always has enough food, beverage, and clothing available, which you can tell up the top of your town. It's called like daily upkeep or something. So beverage, food, and clothing increases your province growth, whereas wood, metal, and masonry increases your workshop growth. And the easiest way to develop your town, apart from keeping it stocked up on resources, is by dropping town supplies in it. Town supplies increase both prosperity and growth just for free. It's the easiest way to do it. You can overthrow... You can change the faction of the town by doing quests for the faction that you do want. And then that will slowly boost their influence. And then eventually, when the influence is high enough, you'll have a coup quest available. And so you can trigger the coup quest, and that turns all the AI ships in the instance hostile, and you have to take over the instance. You have to take over the province just like we're doing in this instance now. This is a special combat instance, so it doesn't exist as a province, but it's the exact same. You have to take all the towns, you have to fight off the reinforcements of the faction you're taking it from, and your own faction will send you reinforcements. James is just spamming out water barrels. Absolutely crazy. That man's build is insane. I need a... Oh, my fog cloud did not go off. No, Jordan died. Jordan died. Yep, so to establish your town initially, you have to find the quest for it. Or the province initially, you have to find the quest for it. I don't know what the exact conditions are, but towns with positive prosperity are your best bet. Towns with positive prosperity are your best bet. Gonna back up over here, get ready to repair the tower. You are doing better than all the NPCs. Let's have a look at Jordan's build. 400% damage is pretty good. High accuracy, high luck. Oh, he has a negative hull, though. He has negative hull, which is unfortunate. And he keeps stalking his build. He's got negative diplomacy, which is good. That's the stat he should be sacrificing. His captain, he has hotfix and lucky coin, which are not ideal. He has bloodthirst, which is good, so he has a source of healing. Your negative hull stat is hurting you. You won't have one-shot protection, which gives a lot of tankiness in general. Hotfix as your captain skill can definitely be replaced with bring out the stash or reset cooldowns or Death Ward. I don't think Jordan is I don't think he's watching stream, which is I'm typing it out. It is, especially when you get the physics glitches and people's ships flip upside down and just instantly explode. That is always funny. That is always funny. You want to change faction control because the faction that you're a part of, when you enter their province, you instantly teleport to the closest town. So it's just a massive convenience thing. It's just a massive convenience thing to have your faction control your primary town. And all the towns around you as well to make questing easier. Oh, just not getting damage on that second one. Oh no, we did. We did. He just went into the fog. Into the fire, rather, not fog. I just want to repair this tower. I just want to repair this tower. Can you guys leave me alone, please? Oh my god, look at that. How far away he can broadside me from. Ridiculous. Okay, I have to repair myself before I can repair the citadel, unfortunately. Is that gonna tag him? Yep, it did. Okay, let's patch it. Let's repair the citadel, finally. I've spent too long just sitting here fecking around. I've spent too long sitting here fecking around. Just gonna tag him. Nice. Let's finish repairing the citadel again. Okay, repairs complete. Repairs complete. That will build now. As always, I've spent too long yapping and not long enough fighting. That was a nice double kill though. Not in time to save Jordan's ass. Not in time to save Jordan's ass. My bad, Jordan, sorry. Oh my god, I just keep getting concussed. So let me use my damn skills, please. Is that gonna be a triple kill? Almost. It's gonna drop a whole bunch of fire in there. I don't really see what's going on in amongst the fog, but it worked. Pirates are down to 34 reinforcements. How the leveling works after you reach max level. So every time you gain 100 XP, a proportion of that, or the full portion, I don't know. I don't know what the exact number is, but it gets funneled into your equipment and stuff. So once you reach max, once you reach level 30, you'll instead start ranking up all your gear. And generally speaking, gear that starts out at a lower level and you rank up gets better stats than gear that drops at artifact level. Just encouraging you to grind up gear from a lower level, I guess, than just being given or buying max level gear. Might be the reason for that. Might be the, whatever, justification for it. Gonna cover that area in fire and take names. Retake this town back. Okay, and it doesn't look like... Looks like Aaron patched that out. Usually when... Well, it used to work. If you were repairing a citadel... Oh no, because the pirates didn't fully take the province. So if they fully took the province, this would then be a pirate tower. Because they started capturing it before the repairs had completed. But it is our citadel now, hopefully. It's concerning that it's staying white. It's making it look like it's neutral when it shouldn't be. No, we see it on the map, so it's not neutral. I kind of want to get back over with the homies. I shouldn't play this solo when I'm not solo. So yeah, it's not something you really have to worry about, Wolfram. Just when you hit max level, any XP that you get will then be funneled into your equipment to help rank that up. It's not really something you can optimize for. Just kind of let it happen. And this crew that I just picked up, I think that is an upgrade. +2 diplomacy, +2 diplomacy. Or -6 luck, not that one. +0, +0, +0. So we upgrade this one, +2% diplomacy, and it minuses a fraction of a percent of haste, which is fine. We'll keep this guy though, we'll put him in our bank for later. Why does this guy seem... Why is this AI following me around? Creepy, it's creepy. Okay, we're gonna cover this place in fire. Well, actually, 1 fire, 1 mortar. And my fire didn't even do anything. I missed the person I was throwing it at. That's how skillful I am. One more mortar, it should be enough. Done. Pirate ship coming in. $100k mortar, not bad. Nice, a fog cloud from someone else, which means I don't have to use the cooldown to get my entering combat buffs. Now this pirate is down, he had Death Ward, which is the only reason he survived that first mortar. Oh! Is that the... What? Is that just the AI throwing a fog barrel on me? No, it was James's throwing a fog barrel on me. Okay. I see, I see. Thank you, James's. Clutch fog barrels. This is drop... How... I'm sorry, how could that NPC see me? Seems bullshit. Seems bullshit that he can see through James's fog, but I can't. And unfortunately, that town over there has been retaken. Whatever. It's about whittling down their reinforcements at this stage. We don't even need to capture towns. Ow. I'm gonna die here. Because I wasted my cooldown on Fog Cloud, and I didn't have Water Barrel up. That was silly. That was silly. Are you still here, Amber? I have the book name for you. Otherwise, I can just DM it to you. Oh, I can quickly water barrel myself before this guy nukes me. And just nuke him back. I gotta stop using reset cooldowns. My mortar cooldown is so quick, I either have to use it instantly or not at all. Back in pre 1.0, my explosive barrel cooldown was like 10 seconds. But Aaron has clearly adjusted some of the values now. So it's not... Oh, I'm gonna die to my own mortar. Bit of fat finger in there on my abilities. A bit of fat fingering. Max number of skill points that you can get is 50. It's 41 you get just by hitting level 30. And then the last 9 you get from quests. So I only have... Where am I? Taylor MB. I only have 48 skill points. I still need to do 2 quests to get my last 2 skill points. You do whatever you want, Jamesus. You do whatever you want. I'm gonna... This guy's a paladin, so it's actually really difficult to kill. Gonna fog myself, get all my buffs back, and then just unload onto him. Ha! Never mind, I just killed him with a single mortar. Didn't even need to drop fire. Crazy. Oh, nice. That pirate dropped fire for me. Love it. Dropped fog for me, rather. Love it. Yeah, Jordan with some splash damage there from my water barrel. The citadel's been destroyed yet again. Pirate reinforcements are down to 8. 42 to 8 is the current level of reinforcements. So as much as we were smashing it solo, we are smashing it even more just with 2 buddies with us. That's that citadel down. Easy peasy. Might have to go north to get the last towns here. I don't know, this is a weirdly configured map, this one. We'll give the citadel a sneaky rep. Jamesus is capturing that town. I don't see any pirates on our map at the moment. They must all be fighting out here in the fog of war. I will, Wolfram, I will. I probably need to start making a list of all the different videos I want to make, eh? Like how to solo a 4-skull, a diplomacy build I can do straight away. I can do a build on a tier list of first mate abilities. I have done one Windward video so far, Wolfram, and that's a tier list of captain skills. So if you haven't seen that one, that is a good general one to watch that applies to all different builds. It applies to all different builds. Let me drop you a link to that one, just in case you haven't seen it. Oh yeah, we almost just two-shot the citadel, but we're just gonna need one more mortar. Done. Heal up Jordan. Pirates are down to 3 reinforcements. We still have 40. This is very close to being over. Then we can just smash out the Pirate Kings. Repair that citadel. Jordan's fighting a pirate over there. James is taking a citadel down there. I will take this town over here, which has a citadel that we can just see through the fog of war. Nah, just cap the towns, Jameses. We don't have to think about it too hard, you know. Ideally, we'd all be waiting at the Pirate King spawn location to absolutely jump them as soon as they spawn, but realistically, it doesn't actually matter that much. Oh, a Paladin ship of the line. We're definitely gonna have to use our Grogolov for this. So a buffed... Never mind, I just killed him with a buffed mortar. I did not need my Grogolov at all. Oh, dastardly pirates are taking the one I just took. Bastards. I don't even know if I can get close enough to this citadel to repair it. Maybe. That might be close enough. We'll find out when we finish capturing the town. But the damn pirates are just backcapping us now, the bastards. The bastards are just backcapping us. So rude. Down, 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 down. Get out of here, bozo. Okay, are we close enough to the tower to repair? Yes, we are. And hopefully I haven't beached myself. No, okay, I haven't beached myself. Bro, how can I one-shot a frigate paladin? But whatever shitty little ship this is, I cannot one-shot it. I guess the defense ones just have way higher hull stats, but less self-healing. There we go. Done. There's one more up here. Oh, if he drops a mortar on me, a rampage on me, I'm fecked. I used my fog. Means I don't have a water barrel. That's okay, we're taking care of trash. Taking out the trash. Pirates have no reinforcements left, so it's just a matter of us sweeping the towns now. Why does it look like that citadel has stopped building? Is it because the town's not at 100%? Whatever. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Hopefully the Pirate Kings don't spawn in the top left there, otherwise I wish I would have been bothered. James and Jordan both out capturing towns. The old divide and conquer strat. Well done, lads. Well done. Very solid effort by the team here. Very solid effort. 95, 100. Let's repair the citadel. I wonder where the edge of the map spawn is. Might actually be top left. There's one asshole pirate down there. I might go deal with that while James just takes the town. I don't want to keep getting back capped. This map is very open. So those pirates are just spawning in their last towns and capping places. Kind of annoying. Jordan took care of that citadel. Nicely done. So when he gets that to... Yeah, we're about to have the Pirate King spawn. So let's just chill right here in the middle of the map and see where they come from. Top left. There we go, I kind of thought so. I probably should have finished repairing that citadel. But feck it, we ball. So as always, the Pirate Kings are not actually the priority here. The priority is taking down all the random escorts first. We are actually going to go. We're not going to go all the way around. We just want to stop them from capping this town. So we're going to come up here and just lob a Grogolov over from this side. I'm just going to lob it blindly through the fog. Get 1 kill. 2 kills. Was that a 3rd kill or 4th kill? There we go. We just cleaned them up. We just absolutely cleaned them up. So now there's just 1 pirate supporting the Pirate King, I think. Pirate Kings. James is taking that one. I'll see if I can distract the other one for him. Oh, I am sailing directly into the wind here, because of course. Oh, that's an offense Pirate King. That's actually going to be tricky. He's got the speed, he's got the maneuverability. Oh my god, no way, he just concussed me. Get out of here, you bozo. Okay, the last escort is taken care of. Let's start working on the Pirate Kings. Nice double mortar there, dealing decent damage. Oh, he has deploy giant net. Oh, the little troll has deploy giant net. We gotta be careful about that. Otherwise they're gonna be reflecting our own mortars back at us. I might use a bit of Grogolov here. Bit of Grogolov. There we go, that's a few 100k ticks of Grogolov. That was definitely worthwhile to use that. Just wait a moment for our water. Actually, James is there spamming water barrels. We can probably just push up. Oh, nah, he just deployed giant netted. I'm gonna die to my own mortars. I just said he had deployed giant net. I don't know why I thought I could get away with that. I should have just chucked out Grogolov. Should have just chucked out Grogolov. But we've got him mostly dead already. Myself into some fog before I re-engage again. We tagged one of them with the fire, but it's going to be unbuffed fire, so it's not going to be hugely impressive amounts of damage there. Heal over times here, coming in clutch. Yeah, this is definitely the one with deploy giant net. We saw him do it. I got my fire out though, so at least I'm dealing some damage after death there. Okay, yeah, I'm dying a little to these Pirate Kings, because at least one of them is hard countering me with deployed giant net. Just pretty feckin' rude. How dare the NPCs counter me. Unacceptable. Oh, this is a diplomacy crate.
plus 70% diplomacy, plus 35% haste. That's going to be a really good upgrade for us. That's going to be a really good upgrade. I'm happy with that.
Oh, and that was my first syndicate, that was my first syndicate for Skull, apparently, so we unlocked Purple Fire. Love it. Love it. Jamesus, very nice. He only died twice. 20 mil damage. Very good, Jamesus, very good. Oh, and we got a Ramin artifact sale. That's good. I have purchased the Zebek already. So we're keeping that. We'll even keep this random sale as well. Yeah, that is a crazy good... I don't know why it's got plus luck. A Ramin sale does not need plus luck. You could use that on on an offense ship as well. Okay, this crate though, straight upgrade. Which one do we do? Plus 5%, plus 5%, plus 4%, plus 6%. Okay, we do that one. That's a good diplomacy crate upgrade. We're getting more and more artifact level gear here. More and more artifact level gear. I like running the diplomacy hulls on my offense builds. Good mobility, good hull stat. Just swapping them out is probably enough. Get rid of the commodities. The rest of the stuff we keep, though. Yeah, we might be able to equip our Z back up nicely here for some ramming. Try slot in those 2x purple hulls I sent. Instead of your hull pieces that give minus hull. Just add in those two. Innovative armor to that slot there and that slot there is probably going to be enough to get him to over 100% hull, I reckon. Even though his first mate has minus hull. Maybe, it might be enough. Might be enough. We got ourselves a good upgrade there. More and more of our build is starting to get to artifact level. We're getting up there, we're getting up there. Anything to purchase from the shop? Luck, diplomacy, haste. It's pretty decent first mate. How does it compare to our current ones? I don't know if I can be bothered getting all the skills I need on. Yeah, basically the same. More diplomacy than this one, but whatevs. Can't be bothered swapping all those skills over just for that small level of increase. Yeah, nothing else in the shop I'm interested in. Freight could be good for a rammer. Nah, we're fine for now. That whole piece James has sold would be good for a rammer, but I ain't paying 3.2 mil for an artifact piece of gear. I ain't that rich. I ain't that rich. So yeah, we don't have any rammer artifacts. Just the purple rammer. Yeah, all my armor and one of my captains are all negative will. Swap it out, Jordan. Swap it out. You can do it, Jordan. No worries, Jamesus. No worries. The difference between... yeah, whatever. The difference is minimal, right? Like, once you get to, like, a 5 average gear score, anything higher than that, you're just looking at, like, tiny percentage increases. I only do it because it's something to do, not because it needs to be done. Yes, yes, put the purple one there. Yes, take that. Oh, it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Oh yeah, it's not going to be enough. The effect of his first mate is too powerful. Yeah, the negative hull on your first mate is too powerful. But even still, taking that one. Taking that one off and putting this one. Make a decent difference. We won't get him to 100%, but it'll get him a lot closer. Get him like 10% closer. But yes, the classic frigate build. Oh, he's slotted on a damage, accuracy, mobility first mate. That's actually really good. It's actually really good. Why is he still not positive hull, though? Ah, it's his cannons, hey. Cannons give minus 5% hull. Minus 30% hull for the dangerous cannons? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, he's getting a lot of minus hulls from his cannons as well. I sent another purple Diplo hull. Swap that with your mid left hull. should give you another plus 10%. Mid left. That should get him closer and closer and closer. Both those captains are fine. Neither of them have minus hull. But yeah, those cannons, minus 30% hull. That's going to be hard to overcome. Might even do some, like, ram-in hulls, maybe. I only have a single one. But that's minus 25% accuracy to cannons that are touching it, which is not ideal. Oh no, not that one, not that one. The diplomacy hull. The diplomacy hull, Jordan. It has plus 21% hull on it. Doesn't have... it does still have accuracy on it. Wrong one. The other purple hull with flame symbol. I wish I could grab the piece out of Jordan's inventory and slot it onto his ship for him. It's right there, Jordan. It's right there. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. But yeah, on my brawler offense ship, I never ran a pure offense ship. Actually, that's not true. I had a Caravel pure offense ship. But the one I played the most was the brawler offense, combination offense-defense on a frigate. And I used to run rammer cannons on that ship. I don't have any here to show you. Or was it defense cannons? It might have been defense cannons. So defense cannons, plus 35% diplomacy, plus 35% damage, which is alright. That's half of the max. But it also gave you plus 35% hull. So it was just a really good combination of the two. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that barely did anything. Why did that barely do anything? Is it because it, like, can't minus more hull? No, that's not true, because the active stat is still minus 2.2 hull. Getting closer to 100% hull. It's hard, because it feels bad sacrificing damage, but sometimes you need to. But there we go. That was 2 successful solo 4 skulls. A successful triple? I don't want to say thruple. That sounds weird. A successful 3-man 4 skull. Ah, poor Jamesus. His region has been trade embargoed. Poor lad, poor lad. Oh. Why did we get another 2 skill points then? Oh, do you not get skill points for quests? You get them for finishing 4 skulls of every faction there is. And so I just finished the Syndicate one for the first time. And now I have max level talent points. Crazy. I just dropped everything into diplomacy. The talent points for this build is not complicated. It's just full stack into support. The complicated part of this build is having the 3 diplomacy crews in the middle, the paladin captain, which gives us more armor, more hull. The skills and how you use the skills, that's also pretty complicated. The talents, though, are super straightforward. Super straightforward. Let's see. Let's see what questing we can do. I think, because we have finished Sonja's quest line now, but we still need to unlock Galleon. Whose quest line is this? Available to speak to you, available to speak with you. I probably need to speak to Lani, maybe? Coffee Town. Where is Coffee Town? Right next to me. So we'll wait until we can quick leave. But yes, we don't have a town to look after in this map. Because the whole thing filled up in like 7 hours. It was pretty brutal. And there was like 4 or 5 town spots left, but none of them were worthwhile, that's for sure. None of them were worthwhile. Not worth the effort to build a rubbish province there. Oh, what's James just doing? The sus boy? Is he gonna go crash the economy of the towns next to him? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Or did he just log off there? Maybe he has a quest instance or something. Who knows? Unfortunately, we spawned nowhere near a town here. And I'm not even sure if we do need to speak to Lani to do the quest. We'll just speak to any NPC who wants to speak to me. Not one who's available to speak. Because that's just giving you the prompt to ask them to join their faction. But one who actually has a quest to speak to. No, Lani's not even here. Whatever, we'll finish our quests later. I think, with 3 4 skulls done, I mean, it might be a good spot for us to end stream for now. I got unfortunately, some adult shit to do before it gets dark outside. Gotta go do some gardening like an adult. So I'll go get that done. And then I might start working on the solo 4 skull guide video. We'll see. But GG, thanks for joining everyone. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you for joining. See you later. Goodbye. goodbye. You carried me, Jameses. You were higher on the scoreboard. Goodbye. Goodbye. See